Caleb, when two people get married, it's for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health.
In wedding vows today, so often couples say for richer, for poorer, for better, for worse, in sickness and in health. But because they're standing there in such a happy moment, they're not thinking sickness, they're not thinking death, they're not thinking poor.
We walked into marriage with difficulties, and coming from a home where marriage wasn't modeled for me, I didn't know how to do marriage. I didn't know what it looked like.
I kept wondering, how are we going to get out of this here? Not how we was going to make it, but how are we going to get out of it?
The first year was terrible for us.
Yeah.
Did you leave me any dinner at all?
I assumed you were eating with Michael.
Does it not occur to you that there are two people living in this house and both of them need to eat?
If you would communicate with me, maybe I could have something for you.
Why do you have to make everything so difficult?
Sometimes it takes rock bottom for us to realize what we promised and go back to our promise, and then to get serious about investing in our marriage and our family and our relationship with God.
He had come home and said, hey, I heard this thing on the radio called Weekend to Remember. It's a whole weekend about your marriage. I think it would be great for us to go to. I said, no, I don't want to go. It's been a whole weekend talking about our marriage. We've been talking about it for the last 5 years.
I didn't want to be there, and I didn't want to hear what they had to say, but I recognized that what they were saying was who I was. I really started to feel like there was some hope.
But we went Friday night, and oh, wow, it was incredible. We thought we had talked about our marriage for the last 5 years. We hadn't even hit the surface.
The conferences do meet everybody where they are, and they're still great for people that have great marriages, and I think it allows God to take you to a next level. That's what it did for us.
For men, it's an opportunity to tell your wife, you mean more to me than anything. Let's spend this weekend together, and let's work on our marriage.
It's worth giving the time and the energy and the focus and the attention to making it better, to making it all that God intended for it to be. And as long as you're breathing, there is hope.